Mamushi's ability from the dialogue that Kashin Koji in chapter 27 when he was omniscience, or his affinity, which would be more of a meta version of his previous state, which would be omniscience. He's more omniscaling. This would be him being a grand nature path. So him having, understanding of time allowances, stated that each individual clone that Mamushi splits into will be a limited factor within physical and mental. This would be the yin to yang aspect, which is comparable to Zetsu, Otosuki, who had a more fluid aspect, because the yin being black and the yang being white. The white was an extension of the Gokai tree, which is just a manifestation of chi itself within a physical component, and that was able, and as you can see by the war arc, the yang half, which would be the white Zetsu, was able to split and branch off into multiple copies, while the black half, being the yin, still had the will, the Otosuki will, the yin, the mental understanding of chi scaling. So this would be a more, you can say, a more fluid, but it's also split off. You can say it's like apples and oranges. Mamushi himself, being the complete aspect of yin to yang, would have a harder time maintaining the yang and the yin component, meaning the physical and the mental adjustment of splitting off into multiple copies. This is good for Konoha, because if Mamushi splits off, let's say if they take out maybe 2 or 3 clones, and Mamushi keeps copying himself, recycling and splitting off his chi, he's basically going to self-destruct. And I think that's why Kashin Koji is accelerating Inogen's mind transfer jutsu to the point where if Mamushi splits off into multiple copies, the main core Mamushi will probably be very stagnant and very drained out. So Inogen can literally go into his mind scale, nature scale, because like I said before, Himawari resurrecting him within nature path energy would switch him from yin elemental to yin nature type, which would scale to a yin to yang component and basically shut down Mamushi. But that's also going to Daemon. I feel like Daemon would not be too much involved with Mamushi unless Mamushi gets close to Ada, which I don't think would be possible. Because like I said, there's multiple ninjas within Konoha that can scale that